Today is Tuesday, October 2nd, 2012. No, I'm not dead. I'm just a loser. I apologize for last week. I actually had filmed and I edited, and I decided that the video was complete and utter shit. So I didn't upload. Sorry, Lizzie. As you can tell, I'm outside because it is just a freaking magical day. We haven't had a day like this. It's 75 degrees outside. It's not really that sunny. It's just absolutely perfect. And I am going to enjoy it while I can because later I have to go to work and that just blows. But I decided, why not film out here? I mean, a good outside video is always welcome. Last week you decided that you wanted the theme to be the YouTube survey. What up, what up? I'm always up for a good survey. Well, my mom had wanted to name me Shelby and my dad wanted to name me K, like the letter K, after his dad who had passed away a little bit before I was born. And one day my mom was reading a magazine and she saw that Annette Bening and Warren Beatty had named their child Kaylin, and it was spelled Caelen. And my mom was like, hey, why not replace it with a K in honor of K? And we were like, yay! Well, I wasn't like yay because I was in my mom's womb, but whatever, same diff. My favorite school teacher was definitely Madame Escond. She was my French teacher throughout high school. When I first started her class, we didn't like each other, and then one day I was like crying about my dad, and she basically like saved my life. And by the end, she wasn't just a teacher anymore. I called her my mère, which is French for mom. She became my French mom, and she called me her petit amour, and I don't know, I love her. I still talk to her. Hey, Madame Escond, I love you. This is really gross. Okay, so the strangest food I've ever eaten is actually really common foods that you find that you have to have in your house, like ketchup and mustard and cheese and mashed potatoes, things that everybody eats. But when I was in the 6th/7th grade, I used to sit with these guys, and it became like our daily lunchtime ritual that we would mix all of our leftover food in one big plate. And one day they dared me to eat it, and I tasted it and I threw up. But the mixture of those that combination of food was just so gross. It's definitely the strangest thing I've ever eaten, and I'm never doing it again, ever, 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 ever. The first concert I ever went to that I 100% paid for myself was the Jonas Brothers. It was on June 14th, 2007. It was, okay, this is crazy, okay? You know that song Burnin' Up? They wrote it in Baton Rouge, where the concert was, that day, because it was so freaking hot outside. They were inspired to write a song about how hot it was. So, Burning Up for You, Baby, it was written the day I saw them in concert. I actually went on to see them in concert 3 more times because I am a lame-o. I'm a lame-o. Oh my god, this is so funny because actually I felt like I talked about this yesterday when I was Skyping with a friend. In my first video, my first ever international DFTBA video, I talked about how my favorite place on earth was the aquarium, and I fangirled about the aquarium. Like, I was flipping shits about an aquarium. But it's true, that is my favorite place on earth. It's just so watery, and there are beautiful fish just swimming around, and it's like just beautiful, and I want to go back now. My second favorite place on earth would have to be New York City. I was supposed to be going this year, but turns out I'm not, and I'm really sad about that because it's so beautiful, especially when you have dreams about being on stage and doing creative and artsy things like that. when you set foot into the city, for me at least, I can feel my dreams getting bigger. Like, I feel like I'm at home. And the hustle and bustle might bother some people, but for me, it's just like, this is what I'm supposed to be doing. This is where I'm supposed to be. So I would say the aquarium in New York City are my favorite places on earth. The coalition. I would like you three. So that means you, Nick, you, Chloe, and you, Sam, to answer this survey. I also want to add in my friend Callie. Girl, answer this survey. You spent all last night pretending to be a Dalek. The least you could do is answer the survey. And also, I want the Doctor Loves Cats. Layla, you are our most active DFTB agent. I love you and I appreciate you, and I want you to make a video response giving me your survey if you haven't already. Oh, duh, and Lizzie, you have to do it on Friday. So, everyone, I can't wait to hear your answers. I can't wait to read your comments. I am back in full force, baby. Also, punishments. Jim Jam, you said that you were going to shell out some punishments, and I feel like you're ruthless enough to do that. So, do that. If anyone else has any more suggestions as to how they want me to be punished, leave them below. Okay, so I love you, and I need to go put on my stupid, ugly uniform to get ready for work.